road. Dynamic Banter. Time to shut up and start the show. Rocket to the moon. Rocket to the moon.
Guys, welcome to Dynamic Banter.
Dude, another flawless beginning to this show.
Already the best podcast I've ever
I think I can't hear you in there. Get in there.
I haven't been able to hear me on this podcast for 8 years.
Use that mic.
Oh, this guy you want to talk
Oh, this is the fun,
I'm
weird.
sorry I handed you.
Wait, give it. Fuck with that one. Actually.
Yo, what up, bitch? This is the best podcast. Oh, yo. Did you guys just see that David Lynch died?
Oh, no, we did.
Oof.
On this one, 250,000.
Shout out everyone at SUNY Purchase.
Yeah, literally like an hour ago or something,
yeah.
or at least the news dropped like an hour ago.
Yeah, I was in the bathroom. I wasn't going to the bathroom when I went in there earlier. I was having an Eminem
Did you
moment.
have to go in there? You went in there to cry?
No, and I look at the mirror with my hood on and I listen to Lose Yourself.
I was having a mom spaghetti moment.
You do that thing where you say, or you, like the scene from Boogie Nights when he pulls his pee-pee out?
Yeah, but I get wicked disappointed and I leave immediately.
You wicked Boston boy.
Yeah. I don't have to like, he has to like reach down and put it back in his pants. I just move my butt backwards.
When I saw that scene, I was like, whoa, what if you had a pee-pee that big and you could actually pick it up and put it out, it's somewhere it shouldn't be.
Yeah, my pants are too skinny for shit like that, dude. No way.
I would never want a pee-pee for any reason.
No.
So guys listening to the show and watching it, what's up, brothers and sisters and all of the other ones? This is
I think I do this one now, right? Or
That's
which
the
one?
one.
That's the one.
Am I blocked? Do I?
No, you're good.
No, I think you're good.
Okay.
We're just, the thing is this show is like Mike and I, and it's always like we need more guests.
Fair enough.
We want more guests. We need more guests. It's fun when we have guests on. So there's some of people's favorite episodes of this show have a guest.
Hell yeah.
Not to give you any pressure or anything.
It's very important that you're a great guest.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, because if not, we're fucked.
I'm gonna bring my F game today.
But anyway, so guys, please welcome our boy Eric.
Hi guys.
Also known as the guy who does the Meth Syndicate,
Yeah.
which is one of our favorite things that exists.
And for such a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm old now.
How long has it been going now?
12 years. This is going on year 13, which is just
Holy
crazy.
shit.
Yeah, I started Instagram like with my personal page, and I had it named Meth Hawk.
Yeah.
There's this guy in my train station back in Boston who I'd call the Meth Hawk
Everybody knows a meth hawk.
because he'd run around.
What's a meth hawk?
So here's how it started. So this dude, every time I got off the train, I was a big smoker. I still vape, but I'm a big smoker.
Sure.
Every time I got off the train, I called them butt sharks because all the bums in Quincy Center would immediately run up to you and be like, "Can I get a butt, dude? Can I get a butt?" So I called them butt sharks.
Sure.
Because every time I saw them, I'd just picture the Jaws theme in my head, and I'm like, "Here come the butt sharks, dude." So then I would just like wait for my bus, and I started naming like, that's the acid tiger and the coke.
Oh my god, I love that. All
Like-
your vagrants got cool names.
Yeah, and then there's one dude who used to run around just screaming. I was like, oh, that's the Meth Hawk. You know?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, so when Instagram came out, I was like, what should my handle be? And I was like, oh, it's just gonna be Meth Hawk, just to,
Right.
like as a placeholder, essentially. And then I started making T-shirts for my band. I started making silly shirts on the side, and it was just Meth Hawk, and I was like, I hate this as a name. Like Tony Hawk had a clothing company called like Hawk Clothing that was in like Marshalls, and I was like, I don't want to.
And then now there's a Hawk to a girl.
Yeah, I was like, I'm
Meth Hawk to a girl.
good with the Hawk stuff. Yeah, so I eventually just tagged on the Syndicate, and it became a thing by accident.
Syndicate's a very official sounding
Totally.
word.
It's very street and artsy and
Yeah.
cool.
I stole it from Ice-T and Everlast and all these rappers in the late 80s, early 90s had a group called the Rhyme Syndicate.
Rhyme Syndicate.
Yeah, like Body Count, all those bands.
That's such a
Like-
cool name for a fucking
Yeah.
crew of dudes.
That's nice that they let Everlast into that.
yeah.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
It's the police.
That was husband-wife communication we just saw, which you know about.
Yeah.
We love your lovely wife, Rebecca.
Me and
Oh,
Zoe
yeah.
haven't spoken words to each other in 6 months.
They just have a telepathic communicado.
And we have a great relationship. Just
Absolutely.
no words.
I've never seen a stronger relationship in my life.
No, you just got to look.
It's really just about look. Yeah, I don't know.
It's really about looks, this relationship.
Me and my wife do that too, but it's intimidation. She looks at me like, and I'm like,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got it. I got it.
Do you have a "it's time to go" look?
yeah. It's,
And they know it or they ignore it?
We have a hand signal. And our hand signal is not, it's not like, chill.
It's not obvious.
No. Zoe will look at me like this.
Oh,
Wrap it up,
shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit! She gives you the wrap-up sign.
And that's not really like if you were the owner of the house, like
Yeah.
whoever put on the
I'd be like,
party.
"Oh."
Yeah, exactly. So we've been thinking for a while. We had a code word for a while that was less in your face than parking
Yeah,
a plane.
because then someone sees that and they go like, "Oh, here comes the party pooper who wants to end the night."
yeah,
Yeah.
right.
And I hate that.
We're like,
feeling.
don't get us wrong. Your party is bad.
it's not us.
We're
Wait,
fun. We're leaving.
Are you saying that that signal is only needed for a bad party?
No, it's kind of like it's bad party, and it's also like one of us is tired.
Do you have a bad party signal?
Yeah.
That's
Oh my god.
so
Same
it's,
one.
but that's the most obvious one.
Yeah.
You want them to know it's a bad party.
We're not really like looking to not hurt your feelings.
Yeah.
Like, just don't look over here.
We need to come up with a system of hand gestures that people can use that are subtle, like "we need to go" or like "this party sucks."
Yeah.
Hand gestures.
And it has to change and it changes every 6 months.
Yeah.
So no one can catch
So
on.
no one can catch on.
I
And
think
it's-
that's too much work for the amount of damage it would do if somebody saw the wrap it up symbol.
So, but that's what I'm saying. Like the wrap it up
You know
symbol
what I mean?
being a visual that everyone can
got-
see,
Right.
Got it.
is important if you're trying to send the message that their party sucks.
Right.
So the next one, we have this right now. 6 months from now.
Yeah. It's
I want to fucking kill myself. And then 6 months from that, it's, can we turn the music down? I have something to say. I hate it here. Me and my wife hate it.
This
here.
party sucks, I think. I'm actually assessing if this party. I have to go home and think about if this party sucks.
Yeah.
This place fucking sucks.
This place fucking sucks. This place fucking sucks. This place fucking sucks. This place fucking sucks. I don't wanna be at your party no more. I don't wanna be at your party no more.
Your party fucking sucks.
We need a full drummer in here who just goes absolutely nuts. And somebody in the corner doing that.
Do those save, or is that a freestyle?
No, that was
Okay.
that was a pre-recorded one.
Yeah, it takes years to be
I
able
was
to.
gonna say, if you could just save those masterpieces.
Well, they're being recorded, and this is a show.
Oh,
And then we
yeah,
never
exactly.
listen to them ever again.
So the next time you're at a party, grab the aux cord.
This party fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Excuse me, ma'am. Everybody's attention.
Not my party.
Come to where the sounds are happening. Here we go.
We have something very
party fucking sucks.
important to say.
I love it.
Just throwing candy.
Yeah. And everyone follows you out. Dude, that's the ultimate fucking like,
Yeah, he has
let's get the fuck out of here.
He's in the front with a trumpet somehow.
Yeah. And then the owner of the party like didn't think the party was that bad at all. and now everyone's in a conga line down the
I
street.
tried my best.
I was told it
I
was
bought all
pretty
the
good.
snacks. I asked you guys what you wanted for snacks.
Yeah, I got the good shrimp.
The good shrimp. The deveined shrimp.
Yeah, exactly. What the fuck?
But anyway, so your shirts are so fucking rad, dude. And we were just talking about how much we love them, and we were thinking about our favorites and stuff. And there's the one at the Country Buffet.
Oh yeah,
That's a real good one.
It's a classic.
Let's be gay at the old country.
Let's
buffet.
be
Yeah.
gay at the
I
old
didn't.
Country
I didn't know if
Buffet.
that. So a lot of times when I'm doing like spins on just like chain restaurants or whatever, I have to look up if they're regional or not.
Sure.
Because sometimes I'll make a shirt and
No
it's
one
like
will know.
be like that was just New England, and then I'm
Yeah.
like shit. All right,
Yeah.
who wants one in Boston?
Let's
that
be
makes it
let's be
rad.
gay at Milford Amusement
yeah,
Center.
yeah, right, like, all right, dude, at the Ponderosa.
Yeah.
Yeah, just weird stuff. But that one I loved. But that one I felt like even better about getting away with because they had just gone out of business.
Yeah,
I wasn't
perfect.
trying to like salt the wound like that.
The
you
old
know?
Country
Yeah.
Buffet?
Yeah, like right when I put that out, they went out of business, and I was like,
Dude, if anything, they see the success of the shirt and then they're like, fuck, I wish that guy was like 6 months earlier.
Yeah.
We could have worked with that guy.
We could have had more gay people in here.
So the old Country Buffet that was just an East Coast thing, or what was
well,
it?
I think it was Hometown out here. It's the same company.
Oh, Hometown Buffet.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
So it's like Carl's Jr. Hardee's.
Exactly right.
It's like a buffet
Checkers
syndicate.
rallies. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Dude, that's so funny. Did you know Johnny Cupcakes
It's one of my best friends.
coming up?
Okay.
Oh, we've talked about this.
Yeah.
Dude, what a crazy week for kind of somber news. Johnny was also a t-shirt designer. We talked about him many times on the show. And I've also known him for a bunch of years. I got to meet him out there.
Yeah.
Through friends. And his brick and mortar store
Closed on
is
Sunday.
Closing on Sunday.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, 18 years, I think. So I grew up. I've known John since I was 17.
Whoa.
So I'm 39 now.
In the
so-
music days.
Music days. Yeah, we were both in the same band together for a little while. But I knew him before that. He worked at this cool record store, like a town over from me, and they were like the only store that had like punk rock and hardcore.
Yeah.
So I'd go there all the time. He'd be working. I'd be picking out CDs. Like he had like spiky hair and like a goatee, and we'd just be chatting or whatever. But he used to like be like, "You should try this band out and this band out." And yeah, he was like, "I started making these T-shirts." He's like, because I used to go to the skate park next to the record store. That's why I was in that area. He's like, "Would you wear one of the skate park and like tell people, you know?" So I was like, one of the first people
What a
to be like,
visionary,
sponsored by Johnny
Yeah.
Cupcakes.
You're on the
Yeah.
street team.
And it was like 2001. Like,
Yeah.
it was a long time ago. And then we ended up, being close in the same friend group. I played in a bunch of dudes that he played with, and we ended up in the same band. But yeah, he had a store in Hull, where he's from, and he had a store in fucking
Martha's Vineyard.
we have one in
Vineyard.
LA, too. I
LA
think.
on Melrose, which closed right when I moved here, like 10 years ago.
That was awesome.
London maybe had one for a minute, or as a pop-up, but the Newbury Street one he had forever down the street, and then he moved into a big one a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I'm not talking about the man's business, but it's just the way the whole thing works now is like having a store that big, and it's
Dude,
such
also
a
that
area.
Newbury Street is
Yeah.
like that's where like Fendi and like that's
For
like
sure.
high fashion.
Dog, I don't know this dude's rent. I can't speak on that, but I had a store with a friend of mine there 15 years ago, and
Yeah.
our rent was like 10 grand.
That's
so I
nice.
can't even imagine, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
cool thing to
crazy.
say that you have, but it's also it's like if it's not sustainable, then
For sure. And like, I talked to him the other day, and like he's got so many more ideas, and
Of course.
he just doesn't want to waste money sitting around paying rent if people aren't going. Like people don't go into stores. Like any
Right.
store, it has nothing to do with Johnny. It has to do with all brick and mortar stores.
Right,
It's just the pandemic and also just the tide changing digitally.
I mean, I could literally be farting in my underwear and buy a Johnny Cupcakes T-shirt online,
which
like,
is the dream.
But if I don't live in Boston necessarily, like his store is amazing. That's what makes it special.
I got to
again,
see
but-
it. I got to go
yeah.
in there. We did a show in Boston, and that shop was special, man, with all the ovens up
Yeah.
on the walls and stuff.
Dude, there was a while where if a new T-shirt came out or was going to come out that we wanted, like he always did a big drop on like Halloween and
yeah.
stuff like that. We would make the trip to Boston from Connecticut. It's like 3-hour drive, but we would go just for the store and then like figure out what else we were doing.
That's so cool. Like he's got the most loyal like fan base. Like I've seen it for
Yeah.
years. Like I remember being on tour with him in 2004. And he was like, "I'm gonna quit the band and try this full time." And everyone was like, "You're crazy." And I was like, "Yeah, dude.
Good luck,
like,
brother.
Go
But
for
we're
it,
gonna
man.
make it.
Fuck yeah, dude. Like there would absolutely be no
we need
Methsyndicate
you in
without
this
him.
band.
Yeah. Please don't.
Don't leave the band.
Yeah, but dude, just his influence alone. Like, obviously, our brands are apples and oranges.
Yeah.
But just the inspiration to even have the balls to attempt to do something like that came from him for sure. And he's been such a like a good like positive influence. Like
Yeah, he has all that shit to spare. Man.
I have acquaintances that will like just give me their 2 cents because they love to hear themselves talk.
Yeah.
But Johnny will ask, like, he'll be like, "How are you?" And like ask about mental health and stuff. Not like you should make 300 fucking dick sucking shirts and sell them at
It's not all business.
just like sell them out of your trunk. And, like I always get the most unsolicited weirdo. I
Yeah,
I know what
I
I'm
bet.
doing. So when John calls me, he's like, we talk about like normal,
That's nice.
safe adult
Yeah.
shit. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
so comforting.
That's
He's such a
good.
sweetie. Yeah.
He's a good boy. I only got to meet him through you, basically, because you and Zoya have a relationship with that very nice man.
Yeah.
And then I would see him at Decon sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Or go to his booth at Decon. And
He inspired a
absolutely.
whole fucking like generation of creative people.
Yeah.
Oh,
I used to want to make t-shirts. I used to make stuff on like Redbubble and stuff like that.
Oh, for sure, dude.
And for a little while I was doing like a music and comedy hybrid thing, my little logo was a coffee, like a disposable coffee cup and crossbones.
Yep.
Because I thought it went well with the cupcakes and crossbones.
Dude, my logo is my logo and knives. Like, it's literally like, it's like an evil version of Johnny's fucking logo, you know what I mean?
That's great.
Mine was, my logo, though, is like the weird, like, M or whatever. It's just, like, I guess technically meth spelt out. It's like M, and then if you flip it sideways, an E.
No
T,
way.
and an A.
Ah, you just
And,
blew my
so
mind.
you can put it together, and then at the end, at the bottom, those knives I ripped off from the Murder City Devils, or a band from Seattle.
Okay.
And their logo, they had a skull with like a crown with switchblades, and I thought I have a tattoo on my leg.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and I've had it on my leg forever, and I think I was just like taking a shit, and one day I was like, oh yeah, I should just use that.
Cool knives.
And you make these things and you don't expect to be doing them 10 years later, 15 years later, or
Fuck no.
whatever.
The name Meth Syndicate, I was like, it's hindered and helped so much because it's kept us out of.
But it can't be. The algorithm hates it,
Oh
probably.
yeah, but at this point I like that. Like there's so
Yeah.
much going on now that I like that it's it's a private page. It's been private for years.
Yeah.
Because like I don't want to be shared to like people's goal is more and more followers, more and more followers. I don't care about that. I care about sustainability.
Yeah.
Having a audience that actually is involved instead
Kevin,
of being
are you
like
writing this down?
whatever.
Kevin's
yeah.
asleep in the corner.
But I try to help out like younger brands or whatever now, and they're just like, oh, how do you get like a bunch of followers? And I'm like, don't worry about that. That's the thing. Like,
The weirdos will find you.
dude, I did a video with a friend of mine like a couple weeks ago, and it did.
He's got a gun.
Dude, that'd be so funny. Like you just
I
like
did
pull it
this
out, and you
video
put it on the
today.
table. Keep telling your story. You just put a gun on the table.
It's like
What a move, bro.
We're
Like,
gonna-
oh shit.
we're gonna end up on like creepy top 10s on YouTube. Like, top 10 podcasts go wrong.
Dude, the clip isn't even about that. And all the comments are like, did you see that fucking gun?
Number 8.
Next time we have you on, we're gonna rent a real looking gun, and we'll just do the bit and just see what happens.
We should put like 7 of them
Let's
by the end of the show.
He gave one of them, and he's spinning it on the table, and it's like,
I gotta figure out how to open up a beer with the top of a gun.
yes, dude. You just pull the gun out and do that, and then put it. You put it back in your holster.
That's so
You know there's a guy in Texas that does that every time he goes to the bar, and ladies are like,
Oh, for sure.
just shoots a hole in the top of the can.
oh my god.
I'm sorry I interrupted you, though.
I don't even know what I was talking about.
Dude.
Well, we were talking about how Johnny has that, like, you know, he's so inspiring, and he has that like crazy, like loyal.
I'm gonna FaceTime him,
Audience?
put him up in a little
Just
stand
have
here.
to listen. Yeah. No talking.
But I'm sure that you've also seen. You've been around for so long. I'm sure you also have like,
Oh,
you know,
oh.
your following.
Yeah. Like I was saying, it's about people that fuck with you. Like,
Yeah.
I think with Instagram, everyone's so competitive looking at numbers. They're not even worried about building their brand or their craft.
Yeah.
Anymore, they're worried about content. Like, I know to push the algorithm, you need more content to put yourself out there. But I'm old. I like quality over quantity, which
It's
is weird talking
yeah.
about penis and gay t-shirts. Like,
Right,
you know what I mean?
right.
But I like...
But yours are the best penis and gay
Yeah,
t-shirts.
Thank
agreed,
you, thank
agreed.
you.
Like, we see rip-offs of your shit all the fucking time.
yeah.
Yeah, it's been so far removed,
It's us.
though.
We try to sell them.
That it's
Not going well.
like,
We put one up and it just didn't do well.
No one likes our stuff.
That's why you brought the gun, Mike.
It literally just said penis and
I've been
gay.
waiting to come on board.
No, but like, you know, you're talking about how like Johnny inspired a bunch of shit, but you
yeah.
definitely inspired people too,
For sure.
because it's like, it's not just like, it's not memes,
Yeah.
but it's like kind of a meme.
It's what
it's
I
like
tried
your
to-
own meme.
I tried to just, you know, because I like fashion too. So like, I tried to take like silly jokes and make them look good on a shirt.
Yeah.
Where some people will just slap a meme on a shirt and it'll just be like a box.
Right.
Yeah.
And they're like, why doesn't mine sell? I'm like, well, because I have an idea of fashion as well. I
Yeah.
want it to look like a dope shirt, not just like a funny joke. You
That's
know?
the
Yeah.
key. That it looks like a dope shirt. That's
Yeah.
what Mike and I try to do too. We
Yeah.
try to make dope shit that like you'd see someone wearing on the street and maybe you have no idea what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
But if you gave it like another look, it would be like, whoa, that's really, not only is that cool, but it's funny.
Yeah.
Sure.
Dude, and not only that, but it's like quality wise, it's like we were talking before the show started about the just printing on your base t-shirt when we all had bands back in the day. It was just like Hanes
Oh,
or
dude, Gildan.
Gildan.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Which
Oh, man.
which felt like, you know, like you were wearing fucking construction paper.
I know.
And now with like comfort colors, it's like you spend a little bit more money to get the quality, but then they're t-shirts that like just becomes your fucking everyday shirt, you know?
Oh, dude, it's awesome. And like, it's great too because everyone that bought a shirt from me before Comfort Colors existed, now they're remaking them in Comfort Colors. Everyone's rebuying the shit.
Oh,
So
that's
you can-
awesome.
That's great.
That's awesome. I
Oh,
want this,
yeah.
but a comfortable
But
version.
dude, I don't
of
even
it.
have half my shit in Comfort Colors yet. Like, I literally took this out of my inventory today because like I've been rocking like an All Style or a Gildan one of this forever, and I was like,
Yeah.
I want to wear this shirt today, and I was like, but I can't fucking wear a Gildan,
Yeah.
dude. I was like,
There's something to be said for like Gildan got us through a lot of years of like,
Oh,
Yeah,
sure.
when-
what is this band? How do we make
yeah, and they were
money?
$10.
Yeah.
You'd go to a show and get a $10 shirt. I don't give a shit if it,
Man, I
it
miss
sucks.
that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The bootleg ones outside too, that the guys were like,
Yeah, the
"Here it
parking
is."
lot.
Yeah, exactly. And all the thrift stores were filled with that brand basically.
Yeah.
Because like you'd wash it once and it was fucked.
Yeah.
Oh, it would go out and out.
Really pointy. Really,
no.
really pointy shirt.
Which, you know, back when I was like 150 pounds, it didn't matter.
no, because we were all
You
shaped
know?
like
But now I'm like pulling it out from my stomach. I'm
Dude,
like,
it has that
yeah,
permanent
yeah.
area that you pull.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you pulling your shirt, buddy?
Like there's nothing worse than like a soft style next level like form fitting
Yeah.
graphic tee.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
everyone I know that likes them is like so fit, and I'm like, well, no wonder you like
I
it. It
know.
accents your hunky
There's
body.
things
Yeah,
here
yeah.
I
I
don't
know,
want.
it's just boobs.
I don't want everything highlighted.
You see a
here.
squish line in my arm. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
It's not muscle. It's disgusting. No one wants
Yeah.
that.
That's my back chest.
I'm
Yeah,
not
exactly.
trying to give people a show.
Yeah, exactly.
When I wear a shirt,
Right.
I want to be mocked. I don't want to
No.
be called a pig.
I don't want to spoil my OnlyFans for everyone.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to be out in my
Yeah.
graphic tee.
You got to pay for that shit. You want to see my contour, dude? I love when fucking celebrities wear your shit.
Oh, it's so
it
weird.
blows my mind, and I'm sure it blows your mind too.
I like at this point like the adventure's been so crazy. I try not to like hyper focus on
but
it.
that's
I'll
the
frequent-
best shit.
Drop some names.
it's
Who are
awesome,
some
dude.
fun
Gotta
ones?
drop the names.
Fred Durst.
He
Dude,
he
yes.
he brought it out on stage during the Loserville tour in front of like 80,000 people or something. It was like, this is my favorite. It wasn't like Meth Syndicate rules, but some dude
He
was
showed the
wearing it.
whole audience and shit.
Because he knows about the shirt and I've met him before, so
Mm-hmm.
he definitely knows.
What's he like? You cool guy?
I like when I met him. I was introduced to him by a friend of mine, and when we got it was at the fucking premiere for The Fanatic, the movie that Fred Durst directed with
Okay,
John
yeah.
Travolta.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, hell yeah.
so I watched it, and I personally love that movie. Because
Dude,
what
I
a
don't think
hoot.
I've ever seen it. I just know it exists.
Just give it a spin, buddy.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna.
I saw it in the theater, and everyone has to pretend it was like the best movie ever. Not that it isn't, you know what I
Yeah.
mean, but like it's.
Do you have to see it in the theater to get the
No, I don't think so. I like stuff like that. I really do.
Me
Yeah, hell
too.
yeah.
Just weird, shouldn't exist shit.
Yeah, so a friend of mine is mutual or knows Fred and mutual, blah blah blah. So I, afterwards he's like, Eric, come here. This is Fred, blah blah blah. And I was like, oh, great to finally meet you, blah blah blah. He's like, "What's up, man?" Like, yo,
like,
yeah, I'm just like, hell yeah, and then he like moves aside, and I'm in a circle of people, and John Travolta's also in the circle.
Oh shit!
So I'm just standing there. I don't want to sell my friend out, but I'm standing there with this pretty cool like hardcore dude, and then Fred Durst, and then John Travolta.
What
and
the fuck?
And I was just like. And I was like, all right, bye. Like, what am I gonna like? Nice job! Wow, you played a
You're
special
great.
person, really nice. I loved your bangs in the movie.
Doesn't it suck that like a legend like that, like both of those people are iconic in
Yeah.
their own way, and you just meet them for the first time when you're like 40, 42, even like 35.
Oh, yeah.
You don't really like. What do you say? What's the first thing you say to John Travolta?
It's hard, dude. Yeah, right. Like
He was at the Comedy Store a couple months ago, and they were both downstairs, and they were just chilling. It was him and Tommy Lee, I think.
What the fuck?
And I was just like, I
Oh
took
my
a picture
God.
of Tommy Lee because he's dating someone I know.
Yes.
And then I was like, I saw John Travolta, and I was like, nah, I'm just not going over there.
Yeah.
You know, like this is someone I've watched since like fucking Look Who's Talking.
But he brings the Xenu vibe
Yeah.
to the room.
that's the only issue.
That is the only issue.
Because I'm like, you have to be some sort of absolute
Right?
weirdo. Like
You do
people
have
are
to
like,
be
oh, he's a
absolute.
Scientologist, but he's so chill. I'm like, how chill are they?
They all
But,
start
like,
chill, I'm guessing.
Tom Cruise, like, I have a weird, I go back and forth with Tom Cruise in my head.
I like him a lot.
I like him a lot. I like him a
but
lot.
on paper, I should load that guy.
I know, and
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it just proves, because I was reading some shit about Dave Grohl recently, and you know, everyone's all mad at Dave Grohl because he cheated on his wife.
Yeah.
And he
You know
cheated
how hard it is to have a couple families?
Come on, leave the guy alone.
No one gives him credit.
He's juggling multiple families.
He could drum good.
But they were talking about how he like made sandwiches for the firefighters during the wildfires. And
Oh, he's
shit.
like a barbecue fella. or
Yeah,
something.
dude.
yeah,
And
yeah.
during the pandemic, he was making tri-tip sandwiches like in Van Nuys in some parking lot for
Sure.
like anybody that wanted them. And so he's like, you know, all I've ever heard is like super chill shit about the guy.
Yeah.
But everyone's all like, this motherfucker cheated on his wife. Fuck that guy forever.
You have to be perfect at all times. It's
right?
important.
And it's
Yeah.
like someone can be good and fuck up.
everyone you know in your personal life has a little bit of both in them.
Exactly.
No one's perfect. And then like here are these famous people, which are just like highlighted people
Yeah.
for one reason or another. They're gonna be the same way. Like so many celebrities are just like your uncle.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Or your friend, like you know your friend cheated on somebody, or a friend who
And
cheated
you're still
on
friends with
somebody.
them?
And yeah, and it's like when that happens, doesn't it feel so complex in your brain? You're
Yeah.
like, I shouldn't associate with this fucking guy anymore. But then you're like, but this motherfucker was there for
But
me
he
when
was
I was
there when your
fucking
dad got
sick,
stabbed.
and my dad got stabbed. And when my friend pulled a gun out on our podcast,
he was
called
there.
me.
He was the first one. He checked on me, dude.
He checked on
During
me.
the fires, he called me. He said, "Is that guy on the podcast that pulled the gun out?"
Right. And so we think about like Tom Cruise and fucking John Travolta and all these motherfuckers, and I'm like, we need to. We always talk about separating the art from the artist.
Oh, yeah.
But like, we really need to do that. Like, we really.
I think it's just
need to do
everyone's
that.
own
It's-
like decision, and I don't think it's a bad decision
I think
to
there's.
separate the.
I think there's tears.
Sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Like
Yeah.
the guy who gave us Nirvana is worth millions and millions of dollars, continued career, made everyone happy, cheats on his wife and has a kid, like whatever. I'm like, there's actual bad people in the world.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
really
Horrible.
bad.
Like Neil Gaiman just got fucking
Yes!
like, and that's
Who's
like
Neil
that dude
Gaiman?
that dude wrote,
Everything's out there and
guy-
it's awful.
the guy wrote Coraline. Like he writes
Yeah.
sweet kid stuff, and like that's a, I mean, allegedly, Jesus, but you know what I mean?
Dude,
But
fucking
like,
Danny Elfman. Danny Elfman's fucking getting busted for shit.
yeah, I don't know any of the details. I met him recently.
Oh, man. Dude, I worship him. I worship him.
I know.
Dude. Oingo
He's the
Boingo is
music
so
guy?
important to me. Yeah, the guy did Beatles Juice.
Yeah.
Beatles juice.
The Beatles Juice
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
Edward Hand.
Edward Hand.
One of the crack guys you met in Boston.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, here
There's
comes
Edward
Edward Hand. But like, you know, I fucking love Danny Elfman, dude. But this guy did some sus shit.
Yeah.
And it's not skibbity. I'm not feeling Rizzler about it.
Can everyone just chill out?
Press conference with a suit on.
Listen.
Not
Here's
skibbity.
what I'll
Not
say.
skibbity.
Here's what I'll say about the situation.
But whatever, we gotta separate the artist from the art because yes, these people can be bad sometimes. But
it's not the note's fault.
it's not the note's fault, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, clip it.
I think a couple more barbecue sandwiches. Dave
Maybe
Grohl.
we'll do.
Dave Grohl will be in the
Spending
corner.
it
out.
Yeah, well, he fucking fed firefighters, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, oh,
You
but
think
he's
there was,
rich.
dude? Do you think there was any firefighters in the middle of battling everything that
You
saw
cheated
Dave
on
Grohl
your
like,
what?
no, I don't need your sandwich.
My wife and I aren't very happy with you.
Visibly hungry and tired. He's like,
Dude, there's like smoke coming off his shoulders. No tri-tip for me.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking hungry, but I'm mad at you right now.
can't believe you, Dave Grohl. You cheated on your
You
wife.
signed this for my daughter.
Okay, I want to switch gears. Okay, because
Can I get your lighter real quick?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm switching
yeah,
gears,
I'll just
too.
leave it on.
If
the
we're
table.
doing a full gear switch, can I say dates real quick?
Yeah, absolutely.
From
I'll put it next
tonight to the
gun.
31st, I'm at the Stand every night, multiple times a night in New York City. On the 7th of February, Surrounded is back at the Hollywood Improv in the Lab. And on the 15th, I'm doing Surrounded in Portland, Oregon at the Siren Theater with Emily Browning
Yes.
and Noah Kopfer. It's going to be fucking awesome.
That's a very funny woman, that Emily Browning. with
She's
her
the shit, man.
balloons.
We got to have her on the show.
Yes.
Didn't we try to call her on the show once?
Yes.
She didn't pick up? She's dead to me.
We got to do balloons on the show. Like we
Yeah.
got to, like maybe we can get Mortimer. Remember that guy?
Yes. Remind me.
Okay, so I was driving over here
Yup.
and I was thinking, movies. I was thinking about movies. I always think about fucking movies. May I have a drink?
Can I get an example of like
Can
one
I
or
get an
two, just
amen?
so we're all
Everyone,
on the same
do
page?
you mind if he has a drink?
So movies, is everybody back there cool with it? And so like, movies are we're seeing the same shit over and over again, right? And it's like all these franchises, they keep going, and there's no new really interesting ideas being thrown into the movie world right now, because all these studios they're afraid to put a couple mil on something that might bomb big time. Okay?
You hear they're making Wolverine and Beetlejuice?
What the fuck?
It's a
I'm in, dude.
Yeah, it's like Brokeback Mountain.
I'm already ready. I'm throwing away all my deodorant.
I'm throwing away my deodorant about it.
I'm throwing away my deodorant about it. So anyway, I was thinking, what if this feels like something that could happen?
Okay.
They start going into the music world for movie ideas. So like we've got like a Smooth Criminal movie.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. They're working on the ending of that one.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, why hasn't there been a Michael Jackson movie?
it's coming. It's coming.
Yeah, I bet
it's
it is.
coming.
I saw one on
I'm
Netflix.
coming. Remember we were saying we got to separate the art from the artist, dude.
Yeah.
Also, Michael Jackson's innocent.
Yeah, we could check the records, couldn't we, Kevin? It's Siri.
That's my favorite recurring thing. on
Hey
the
Siri.
show.
Good morning.
Siri,
Hi.
can you please tell me how many hour in day?
One day is 24 hours.
Yeah, I was right.
Anyways, Michael Jackson cheated on his wife after serving barbecue sandwiches.
Lisa Marie?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm saying, what there's an entire universe of music where the artists sing about some one-off thing.
Some paradise they had by the dashboard lights.
Yeah, it's not about them specifically. It's a character they created in a song.
Love it.
And when is the movie industry gonna start plucking out?
I want a movie about that guy who would do anything for love, but
Yes,
not that.
yes, dude.
You know that song is 11 minutes long.
Yeah, it feels a little.
It is, dude. It's crazy. I'm wicked into music.
I
like
love
that's
that
my
fucking
shit.
song.
Yeah, I remember I was with some friends like years and years ago at like trivia night, and they're like, "What's the longest #1 chart topping song of all time?" And I was like, "It's Meatloaf, Anything for Love," and everyone was like, "No, it's not. Like, there's no way." And I was like, "I swear to God, and I put it, and they wanted like, "How did you know that, you weirdo?" And I was
Wait,
like,
it is?
Yeah, they're like, "How'd you know that?" And I was like, "Because I had the cassette tape when I was a child."
Yeah.
And the intro is like 7 minutes before it gets into it. It's like it just goes on and on and on.
was forever.
And they made a music video that's like
That was
epic.
on TV all the time.
Epic, yeah.
I've been late for school watching that music video.
Oh, 11 minutes.
That music video made me feel good about myself because that fat guy in the video
he's a hunk.
was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
I felt seen.
Like you could be that.
I could be that if I
Yeah.
could just.
It was
That's
just
it. You're there.
It was just
Did it.
it was just live action Beauty and the Beast.
It
though.
really was.
Yeah.
Like, he got to be Beast.
all right.
They should make a movie about that.
You know what?
That's a great idea.
Listen, I'm telling you, there is a treasure trove.
Give me some examples.
Well, give me like a song that, like a popular song.
Ziggy Stardust.
There you go.
Yeah.
There's a movie about Ziggy Stardust. And he played guitar, and the movie's in the song.
yeah,
Like, I was thinking about,
but the song
What
is
about-
3 minutes.
like, you know, Smooth, and I was thinking about Smooth Criminal because it was like, you know, that whole Annie, are you okay? You have a character named Annie.
She could be okay.
She'd be okay, maybe. Or maybe
So-
you don't know until the end of the movie if she's okay.
Everyone, like all the big players right now, like Paul McCartney, probably the Eagles, like blah blah, they're all selling their catalogs.
Yeah.
because they're getting like $500 million. So someone is going to own all the licensing.
I'm
So you
telling
could
you, dude.
Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yes, dude. You could do Hotel California, the movie.
With Michael Jackson,
Starring Michael Jackson.
if you want it. Don Henley shows up eventually.
Dude. Margaritaville. Looking for his lost shaker of salt.
The whole movie.
Where
is it?
Where is it?
A war movie, but instead of like Saving Private Ryan, it's Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
Yes. And the movie's in the song. It's
Right.
like right there.
It's Titanic, but they CGI out the boat and they do a Yellow Submarine.
Oh my god!
got
Come
anything
on.
to it?
No,
But think about like some music you like.
I know I'm thinking.
Like throw out some song you like.
Skidamarinky
Bohemian
Dinky
Rhapsody.
The Elephant Show?
I think Bohemian Rhapsody.
Does anyone know what we're talking about?
No, we think it's super niche.
Okay,
Everybody's
What
out.
about Jeremy by Pearl Jam?
There you go, dude. There you go.
Hey, hold on.
The ending credits are Pumped Up Kicks.
Oscar
exactly,
bait.
perfect,
This is
perfect. The
Oscar
intro.
bait.
Yeah, dude.
I'm telling you, there's a
Guys,
whole trove.
don't put this out there. We're gonna get stolen.
These
from
are good.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, we could put it in a prompt right now and have 7 scripts by the end of this.
I'm
100
ready,
show.
dude. Let's fucking do it.
Put in a prompt, Kevin. Give me a script for Bohemian Rhapsody, the movie, Kevin.
Do we need? How are we doing? We need
Dude, what
ads?
if we didn't use ChatGPT? We just forced Kevin to do it, and he says he's getting over the flu.
Kevin, welcome back, Kevin. By the way, not feeling good, but
Yeah,
yeah, I
Kevin.
love doing it forcing him when he's barely better.
He's writing on a yellow legal
Give
pad in
us
the corner.
ideas, you idiot.
I think that's great.
It's all good ideas.
I do like it. I like this idea.
Right? I'm telling you, there's like
There's a million songs.
endless,
Like,
and these are hit songs.
yeah.
So it's you know, the worry from these studios is that there's no built-in audience.
So if we're just going by how marketable the hit is,
Yes.
I want a movie that's Santana and Rob Thomas.
Yes, dude.
Smooth.
Yes,
Smooth
and it's
the
called
movie.
Smooth. Dude, I'm telling you right now, that song. Let me see. That song has a story. I know it.
Dude, imagine
The fucking
an hour.
hold on, picture this.
Sweet.
The fucking
sweet,
the camera pans in and like everything's sweltering and dripping and you got Man It's a Hot One right at the beginning.
Yeah, yeah.
I guess that's just the music video.
Dude, I love
I'm just
it.
describing the music video.
Dude, there's like a drone shot over. Where would that be?
Los Angeles.
Is it Los
No, I have no
Angeles?
idea.
It's like. Brah, 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 brah.
New Line Cinema presents.
Smooth.
We should at least make trailers for all these movies.
I saw a porno called Smooth once.
Yes, you did.
And what happens in it? And don't leave out any details.
Just no one shaved.
So check this out.
American Pie.
American Pie.
That should be a movie.
Come on. It's right there.
That would be a brilliant movie title too.
Pumped Up Kicks.
Pumped Up Kicks is like that's,
that's just
you know,
Jeremy.
That's the Jason Reitman
Yeah.
indie movie. All right, look, we gotta do some ads
Yo.
because we gotta put bread on the table. You know what I mean?
I wish we didn't like bread so much. We wouldn't depend on these ads so
Some people like bread in liquid form, with ham in it.
Yep.
You mean like Jersey Mike's? Not a sponsor, by the way.
And be gay. And be gay. And be gay.
I like that the chair you gave me has bounce.
Yes.
So like when you're vibing.
Not everybody gets that chair, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
That's very
I like it.
specific.
Yeah, some
I like
people
it.
don't understand it.
Yeah.
Guys,
People don't get that.
Mixing my audio is going to be
Don't
a
get
blast later.
guys, let me tell you, let's talk a little bit about rockets, because I love rockets and I love money.
They're two
And
of your favorite things.
Two of my
Everybody knows
favorite
that.
things. If you put them together, you get rocket money. Oh, yeah. And I'll tell you, sometimes we have subscriptions that you forget about, and sometimes you're like, where's all my money going, Mom? And I'll tell you, Rocket Money's here to help you with some of these things in particular and more. Because listen, guys, the start of the new year is the perfect time to get organized, set your goals, and prioritize what matters most.
It matters.
We're talking about financial wellness, huh? Because I'm telling you, that money, I swear to God, there must be a big old slice in the money hose. Because my money's falling out of some hole in the bag. Right, Kevin?
Yes.
Right, Kev?
I got
Check
me
out finances, Kev.
There's a hole in my money bag and I need a patch.
Like a hobo.
That's what you... Damn, that's a good... I gotta write this song.
There's a hole in my handkerchief.
There's a hole in my handkerchief. But anyway, so listen. Rocket Money shows you all your subscriptions in one place, and it helps you achieve those goals because I'm telling you what it does. It puts all of your accounts together, and you can see spending across all of those different accounts and track your spending habits. What the heck? And listen, this is I
don't get that.
You sign up for something, you forget about it when the trial period ends, and then you're charged month after month. We're talking about a place where you can see your subscriptions all in one place and cancel the ones that you don't want anymore and save money. And Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. And Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when using all the app's premium features. So cancel your unwanted subscriptions, reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/banter today. That's rocketmoney.com/banter. All right? Thank you, Rocket Money.
I don't get that.
Sounds lovely. That's a big
Maybe you didn't hear me.
I said, okay, and
I need these fucking machines, guys.
are you ready to optimize your nutrition this year, Eric?
Yeah, yes.
Well then, Factor has chef-made gourmet meals that make eating well easy. Don't just put any old garbage and trash into your open mouth.
That's good advice.
These are dietitian approved, ready to heat and eat in 2-minute meals. And no matter what life throws at you, and you can fuel right and feel great. Look who's here, Mike.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
And Factor arrives fresh and fully prepared, perfect for any active, busy lifestyle. And you can lose up to 8 pounds in 8 weeks with Factor Keto meals based on a randomized controlled clinical trial with Factor Keto. Results will vary depending on diet and exercise. That's important to know.
Now, what is keto?
Well, and with 40 options across 8 dietary preferences on the menu each week, it's easy to pick meals tailored to your goals. You can choose from preferences like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, or Keto, as we said. And we got some of the best all day long wholesome smoothies and breakfasts and grab on the go snacks and more add-ons, guys. Lots of delicious things here. So eat smart with Factor. Get started at factormeals.com/banter 50 off and use the code banter 50 off to get 50% off your first box plus free shipping. We're almost done. That's code Banter50 off at factormeals.com/Banter50 off. And you get that 50% off plus free shipping on your first box. Thank you, Factor.
Yeah.
50 off.
That's a nice discount.
I usually do that after the show.
What'd you do this evening? I bantered 50 off.
I might just stay home and banter 50 off. I love that. Good ads.
Wonderful.
Those are both the ads?
That was it.
Hell yeah. Also, while we're in the monetization part of the show, I want to remind everyone how hard everybody's been working on the Patreon. Completely different bag of stuff over there. Kevin's been killing it. Kevin, what is the most recent thing on there?
There's a lot of puppet stuff.
There's a lot of puppet stuff on the Patreon. Dude, how do we get clips for that stuff?
We'll get them.
Oh, dude. So much fun puppet stuff that sometimes I completely forget that we do.
I miss it. I miss the puppet stuff.
What the fuck are you talking
We
about?
have
We just have so many puppets.
We recently started fucking puppets.
All right, on
Yeah.
Patreon. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. And that website is not built for that.
Puppet stuff.
Yeah, yeah. We've been deep in some puppets.
Well, I'm gonna sign up right now. I'm in.
I would love to. Where are we at the show here? At the 45-minute mark. Okay, so I would love to jump into some history roads maybe, and we could get Eric involved in some of these things.
Please.
But also, speaking of
Yeah.
stuff, what were you saying?
He's got shirts.
Oh, we were given bags of stuff.
We
Can
were
we
given
open
bags
our
of stuff, but
your
before
gift?
that,
Oh, well,
can we just really quickly? I want to give a shout out to Meth Syndicate, which you can check out because we were doing our money thing. Let's do his money thing.
absolutely.
There's nothing available.
Nothing available. but that's the cool thing is that there will be things available.
Someday,
You gotta
yeah.
jump on that shit.
Yeah.
Because there's all sorts of wild shit and hot drops that never come back.
Yeah,
like
you-
it's kind of the stuff we
Usually
do.
on Fridays at noon.
Yeah.
Usually, if the city isn't on fire, usually Fridays at noon.
Sure.
I feel a little weird being like, buy a Let's Be Gay at Old Country Buffet shirt.
People
I'm
need
donating.
that right now.
I'm donating nothing. Sorry.
Dude, the Candyman
Oh, yeah.
shirt with John Candy is
Yeah.
one of my favorite shirts.
I love that shirt. His
Yeah.
his like nephew or cousin or something hit me up and was like, John Candy was my uncle.
Oh my
Like, can I get
God.
this shirt? And I like vetted it out real quick. I was like, because I get weird messages all the time, and it was. And I was
Oh
like,
shit.
I was like, yeah, of course. Like, I got you, brother.
It's your fucking uncle.
and sent him one, but I'm like printing the shipping label, and I forgot they're all fucking Canadian.
Yes,
Oh,
they are.
yeah.
Oh,
So
shit.
shipping was like 17
70?
bucks. I was like, God damn it! Enjoy your fucking shirt.
You
Sorry
try
about
to
your
be
uncle.
nice.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
try to
yeah.
be nice for 2 seconds.
Yeah, I'm like,
These Canadians walk all over you.
And
dude.
you think they're nice, but they're not nice when it comes to money. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. I'm out $40, John Candy.
But the shirt. Will you ever print that one ever again?
Yeah. I might have some, like, I have a warehouse in Boston that we
Oh,
do
fuck
all
yeah.
our screening at. So there's like a ton of leftover shit that
The screens are there.
everything's there. So like I made that one, I re-released that one for Halloween. So I might have a bunch
Fuck
left
yeah.
over.
So for those of you that don't know, it's John Candy from Uncle Buck, but it has the Candyman logo.
Yeah,
under
and he's
it.
holding the drill.
And he's holding the drill.
it has to look menacing.
It's a really good one.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look at some. So it's President's time.
Yeah.
It's President's Day.
So thank you so much, by the way.
Well, I got a
coming
dynamic
down,
banter shirt.
You certainly did. You got a Stack and Breaks t-shirt,
love
which
it.
is code for making people laugh a lot.
Okay, great.
So,
it feels nice quality,
Let me
nice
pull
silk
up some
screen.
good music
Only the
here
best,
really
dude.
quick.
So you gave us so many stickers, dude.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah.
This is more bumper stickers than my car has surface space.
Yeah,
on.
I gave you everything I had.
This one here says, I sucked Bigfoot's big dick in the Pacific Northwest.
How big is Bigfoot's dick?
And I have a trip planned to Portland next month, so I'll be wearing this on my chest.
Perfect. Yeah, we so that I have a shirt of that too, but we don't sell in stores. But I sold to one friend of mine in Portland because I was like, I can't be like culture vulturing Portland.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, you can sell
Yeah.
them. You can sell them.
That's nice, dude. That's very nice and very generous.
Oh, this is an incredible one.
Yeah,
this
that-
is the Costco.
That one set off a whole chain of Costco merchandise across the
Dude,
internet.
people, you're right. People jumped on that fucking Costco
Yeah.
shit.
But the hot dog meme was kind of already a thing. I can't say I was like, I'm the hot dog guy. But when
You
I
brought
saw
hot
that,
dogs back.
yeah,
when I
but
was looking-
Costco specifically.
that's what I'm saying. When I was looking at the sign, like that's I was like, that's shaped like a bumper sticker because that's
Yeah.
just at the bottom of it.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't have to do anything. I'm just gonna like recreate it and drop it, you know.
Dude, and you guys are you're fighting the Costco guys in a legal battle right now.
Yeah, I'm fighting. Yeah.
The Rizzler's lawyer right
Fighting
here is
for your
a
life.
big asshole.
Dude, this is so these are Jock Jam stickers. If you don't know about Jock Jams, there's not enough time in the show to explain it to you.
Oh, yeah.
But my favorite shirt of yours that I just got was the long sleeve Jock Jams
yeah.
one, and I've worn it so many times. That was my evacuation shirt.
Oh, hell
I was
yeah.
like, if I want to take anything with me for the rest of my life.
Was it last podcast on the left?
Yeah.
They did like a episode the other day and they were talking about the fires and Henry Zabrowski was like, he's like, I literally had a stack of Meth Syndicate shirts like for my to-go bag and
Yeah,
I'm like, dude, I'll
dude.
get you more. Like they're
Yeah.
they're not worth that much, dude.
It's
Save-
true, dude.
save
That's
on
what you
stuff.
get for making great shirts.
Yeah.
So we have to go through some of these because they're fucking incredible. This one says, "Keep honking." I'm listening to Scatman John
Beep, bop, bop, bop,
from the 1995 masterpiece Scatman's World. Which is Scatman's World is a often overlooked
Song.
masterpiece.
Yeah.
Calling out the sky.
Calling out to Scatman World. And that song, and there is a Scatman universe, and Lou Bega is part of that universe.
Really?
Because
Is that a Marvel movie?
Enter the
situation?
Scat.
well, because Scatman talks about the Hat Man, and Lou Bega is the Hat Man. And Lou Bega did Mambo Number 5. And these
Damn.
are the movies we can
Yeah.
build this Scatman's world.
I actually had the flu the first time I danced to that song and became the Shat Man.
This is great. This one is going on my scooter.
Whatever you want, dog. I mean, you can get whatever.
This one's going on my penis.
All right, yeah, perfect.
Mike, we're gonna have to fight over some of these.
I think
fine.
I did. I think I gave 2
There's
of
several
each.
of all of them.
These are incredible. Some of these I haven't seen. Moo Dang ate my whole ass at Khao Kiao Open Zoo in Chonburi, Thailand.
Dude,
With
so that one I posted in one of the because I can't post anything without like some negative ass comments
Right.
too.
Oh,
Like
wait.
naturally,
Moo Dang's nephew was like, "Let me get one."
let me get one of those.
someone was like, "That's just a baby," and I just wrote back, "No, it's a fucking hippopotamus." I was like, Are you not fucking this hippopotamus because it's a baby, or because it's a hippopotamus, you weirdo?"
You gotta have one thing that holds you back.
Oh my god.
This one's good. I'm the one that ate the $11 million worth of endless shrimp. Rest in peace, Red Lobster.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Man, fuck Red Lobster.
The,
And Red Robin.
worst chain restaurant.
No,
Oh
terrible.
my god, this might be my favorite
So-
bumper sticker ever.
So that was a secret bumper sticker for obvious reasons. I could not just put that out there.
This
so
is incredible.
yeah, so
This
I
could have
was-
came from anywhere. Really.
So I do like secret T-shirts and secret bumper stickers, and people are like, oh, like normally they're like, I like to think they're great.
Yeah.
People are always satisfied with them, but they're like, can I see it? And I'm like, no, you cannot.
Yeah.
I want to be able to make what I want to make, but like
Yeah.
the days of having 5,000 followers versus having 160 are way different. Like
Yeah.
I can't just casually be like, buy a Mickey, fuck you, asshole bumper sticker. Like I have to be like, if you want something crazy, like you take a
Yeah.
gamble, but.
And how many people? Like, when did you start doing that? And what's like the excitement level on that?
Like the mystery stuff?
Yeah.
God, I've never seen some of these.
The mystery stuff started in like 2019, and it was just like really aggressive stuff that I knew I couldn't really get away with. Sometimes it's not, but sometimes it is.
So people will just buy it blind, knowing that they're getting it.
Yeah, I really make sure that they're awesome, and that way, I'll do like a drop for mystery shirts, and the next time people will be like, oh, they'll see someone post it, and they'll be like,
Yeah.
oh, that was it. I can't believe I missed out. Like I'm
Yeah.
not. It's some sort of FOMO. I'm not trying to like bait people into buying the next
No,
one.
no,
but
no.
I'm
It's
like,
just,
but
you got to keep your store interesting.
But most of my most killer shit these days is the mystery shirts because I fucking realistically cannot be advertising this shit.
And
Yeah.
in a world where like everybody can have everything as easily as they want, and like everyone has social media and everyone could get something easily from their couch from Grubhub or Amazon, not sponsors by the way. It's cool to just have a thing. Like, it's why people buy records. Like, there's not
sure.
an infinite amount of
yeah,
records.
I do like. It's
Sorry,
cool.
I gotta run my commercial.
Give me 1 second.
Sorry. I gotta run an ad.
We have to do the ads again.
yeah, right again.
Sorry.
But you also gave us these shirts. which
Oh,
is
yeah.
fucking awesome.
Let's see what
This
we
is
got
a
here.
Smash Mouth shirt.
Oh my god.
Literally, he's talking about smashing mouths.
Yeah, a little Pantera shirt. That was a collab with my buddy Large Humongous. We
I
did that.
love that guy.
Yeah, he was gonna come today, but his dog's sick. So
Damn, dude.
I mean, his dog's fine, but he just like has to be with it today just to like give it meds or whatever.
Sure.
But yeah, I was like, he was like, "What are you doing today? You want to watch the new Mr. Beast?" And I was like,
Dude, that's insane.
yeah, and I was like, I'm doing a podcast. I was like with Mike and Steven. I was like, "You want to come?" And he's like, "Oh fuck, I
He
love those
should have come.
guys."
Dude, that would have been incredible.
I know.
What a get.
We'll
We're
come
here,
back
man.
for sure.
Dude, that
please.
fucking Cocaine Bear shirt.
Oh, that was nuts.
So good.
Yeah, like these people hit me up to like do an official release for it, but I can't actually draw.
Oh,
and I
sure.
wanted it to be bomb, so I hired
But
my
that's
buddy.
amazing if you can't draw. It's even better.
Yeah, for sure. I ended up hiring my buddy Mikey to make that. Oh yeah, the Nirvana.
That's-
in
Dude,
blue.
I love this.
It's there's nothing great. There's nothing better
Yeah.
other than this. I'd rather be watching my VHS tape of The Little Mermaid with a fat dick on the cover.
that was another Large Humongous. I can't lie. That fucking.
And this one's good too. When this baby hits 80 miles per hour, I'm gonna take a serious shit.
How much of the art do you do?
So
yourself?
mine's a lot of like mishmash, like just like photos and shit from the internet.
Yeah.
Like it's very chopped and screwed. But when I need like art, you know, like Guy Fieri, like pentagram shirt or whatever, like I'll have like Boss Dog or Large Humongous or someone
Cool.
draw it up for me, and then
Dude,
just
such a talented group of people.
it's amazing. And like, you know, I'll just be like, I'll just go half on the collab. Like,
I love
because I
that.
just want it. You know, I have like Outback shirt with Outcast on it, but it's just like two photos mashed together.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I have to do more than. So I have all
But
these amazing
sometimes,
artists like ready to.
I mean, matching the like if you're doing like a parody thing, matching
Yeah.
the text,
Yeah.
like the font. to
Oh
the-
yeah, for sure. I mean, just you can find fonts to download. And
Sure,
all that,
hell yeah.
whatever. This shirt, the Fred Durst Misfits rip that says Biscuits on the back,
Yeah.
is one of my favorites because like I knew I wanted to mash things together, and I kept like on Photoshop making it darker and darker and more black and white, and just like layering it down, and then I put one photo over him over this other one. And, like it lined up so well. I remember like screeching on my couch. I was stoned as hell.
I love that.
And I remember like when I put the two pictures together, it looked good. Because sometimes
Yeah.
I'll design shit that looks. I try to do a Tony Soprano's Misfit skull. I try to do a Borat Misfit skull.
Oh, man.
They look ugly.
Right.
And
Different
when-
shaped heads.
Yeah, and when this one, like when I put it together, I was like, oh fuck, this rules. Super hyped on it because you know I have like folders of shit that I've attempted to make that just
Yeah.
like it's not there yet.
Yeah.
You gotta
yeah.
put out a coffee table book with all your like
Yeah, just all
unreleased
the
things.
fucking ones, like the stupidest ones. Too.
Yeah,
like
you
I
have
had
to.
I had a picture of like unreleased ones that because like sometimes I'm like, this is a funny shirt and a funny meme, but I'm gonna sell 10 of these. Maybe.
Yeah. yeah.
Like I had one with Hanson on it that just said Band of Brothers. You know? But I'm like, but who's gonna be like, I need that shirt? Like,
Yeah.
It's funny, but am I gonna wear
The
that shirt?
Shania
Sure,
Twain Crow.
Is
I
that
love
going to be in the go bag?
Sheryl Crow.
Oh, Sheryl Crow.
Sheryl
Sheryl
Crow.
Crow.
Shania Twain was Shania Saddle twained in sync.
That's right. That's
And
right.
man, I feel like a Pepsi on the back.
Dude, that's fucking awesome.
Incredible
Well,
shit.
you do great work, dude.
Thank you. It's a disability.
Yeah. It certainly is, dude.
That's the goal: is
Yeah.
to use the disability
Yeah.
that
To
is
your
debilitating
Yeah.
and turn it into.
It's all I
art.
really wanted. Yeah.
It's great, man. You're like the Banksy of t-shirts.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, so should we do like a history road?
Do a history road.
Let's do a history.
Is this the thing you guys do?
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Mike, you want to explain what it is?
So, History Road, since the beginning of this show, has been basically people send in their story about something.
Okay.
And just the memory that they have. Then we all share in the memory. We see if our lives are parallel at all. And a lot of times they're about piss. There was maybe 2 straight years where they were about piss.
Keep it
But
on
we've
theme.
branched out maybe.
Okay.
You
And
never
cum.
know.
There's
And
some cum
cum.
ones. Yeah.
Cum, piss, and cats.
Well, actually, we got a new cum one actually that I want to read. Did you see that one, Kevin? Is that a good one?
Big day when we get a new cum History Road.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Okay.
It's about cum.
All right, let's do it.
So we can look forward to that. Thank you, everyone.
This
And we're
is
back.
a serious message. Please, 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 please,
I don't get
please, please, please,
I don't get it.
please,
I don't-
please, 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 I don't. Please, you with peace and love. I have too much to do.
You guys are fucking nuts. Lindsey Buckingham's nuts too.
Yes, indeed. I love it. Okay, so Mackenzie Hammer.
Is that
No relation.
Related to MC or maybe, we don't know.
is that a real last name?
I mean, it could be.
Hammer
We don't
is
know.
what nationality you think? Viking?
Yeah, Viking. Says come DNA testing.
Okay.
My favorite kind.
Hey, BB boys. Greetings from Canada. My name is Mackenzie, and I'm a longtime listener and a day one patron. No, that's impossible.
Thank you, by the way.
I work at a university as a manager of some of the on-campus student residences. My job is mostly organizing activities for the residents, but I also work with some of the troublemakers in our buildings to make sure everyone gets through their first year of university alive and well.
And God bless you,
God
because
bless 'em.
It's tough to make it through that first year.
yeah.
I tell you about the time I almost got thrown out because during finals week we had a stripper in our room,
Oh, no.
and then the RA keyed in to our room. The whole floor was over. Guys, girls, we were just having a party, and there was a stripper
Someone
in the middle
ratted
of the
on
room.
you?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And then we all jumped out the window because we're on the first floor. We jumped out the window into a bush, went to Dunkin' Donuts, waited for the school to call us and being like, "It's your room. Why would
What do you
you
think?
jump
Yeah.
out the window to your room? You have to come back."
Because we weren't ready to get caught then.
Yes,
We
we
wanted to go
weren't
have a
ready to
burger.
get. I wanted a coffee first.
You just called 911 and be like, yeah, I know someone's in my room. I'm fucking freaked out.
Someone's been staying in my room for
yeah.
the past 6 months.
Someone's being sexy as fuck in here.
Yeah.
Send a
Oh,
patrol car.
oh, the naked broad? Yeah, I know. I left.
So anyway, there's an annual prank that's sent out by upper year students to our first years, meant to scare the living shit out of the new kids. This letter threatens to identify students for clogging up the shower pipes with their hot cum through DNA testing.
Is that what it says in the email?
She has it.
It says hot cum. in the
I've
email.
copied the message below, but is normally sent out on official university letterhead and sent from an official seeming email address.
Dude, that's so funny.
I know this happens in other universities across the country as well. I've never heard of this one.
Are you gonna read it?
Yes, I have no idea who's responsible for sending out this annual tradition, but every year I get a number of concerned emails from students worried about the potential repercussions of blasting cum in the communal showers. Okay, ready? Oh, should I play a little like
Ominous music.
ominous? Okay, so let's do
Look up royalty-free ominous.
ominous.
Communist prime.
Communist.
Communist prime music.
Okay, let's see. Ominous. Ominous.
So we were thinking about pitching you some shirts as well.
Yeah, and you better make them.
I didn't really come up with anything good. How about this? How about one where there's like a turret on it? Mm-hmm. That's all.
And it says,
All right, we're in.
and it says,
You guys are going to make me millionaires.
it's got a turd on it, and it says, "What are you looking at, asshole?"
Yeah. And then on the back it says, "Sorry
This is
for
how
being
you-
turdy."
It says, "Dirty turdy."
Dirty, dirty. Jen's turning dirty. Dirty.
Yeah, it's just someone's birthday shirt.
Jen's Jen's turdy, dirty,
like a
turdy.
family trip shirt or like a family reunion shirt of somebody else's family.
Oh my god.
Regarding semen clogs in shower drains. Dear residents, over the last month, we have received several reports of severe clogging in the male shower drains. After repeatedly having these blockage issues, we believe residents should be made aware of how to avoid such problems in the future. According to maintenance reports, disturbingly large amounts of semen have coagulated with an inevitable amount of hair, resulting in obstructed drain pipes.
Yeah, let's cut to a clip.
This is a serious.
Have you had your hearing tested lately?
It's a good reminder.
If this problem persists... Oh, I'm sorry, hang on. We kindly request... that masturbation in the shower does not continue. And those who wish to masturbate do so in the comfort of their rooms.
Jackpot.
If this problem persists, DNA tests will be conducted.
Don't be ridiculous.
Preparators. Preparators.
Don't be.
Proprietors of cum.
Proprietors of cum.
You wrote it. Don't be ridiculous.
It says preparators. Preparators will be liable for any and all property damage.
Don't be.
And then on the bottom it says maintenance and repairs.
Don't be.
Thanks for continuing to make the podcast. Stop calling me. Happy New Year, Mackenzie.
Thank you, Mackenzie.
Damn.
Thank you, Mackenzie.
Father Mackenzie cleans up the cum in the pipes at the college door.
That's a movie.
Yes! All right. Guys, thank you so much for listening.
What a beautiful day on the show.
Today's show. And I want to thank Eric.
Absolutely.
Our boy, Eric D.
Hey
He
guys.
did it.
Hey guys, me and Mike are killing it.
If your friendship doesn't look like this, I don't want it. Dude, I love it, dude. Thank you for being here.
Of course, man. Sorry, but no one's DNA testing your cum.
No,
dude, that
no,
talks too much.
but it is such a thing a naive college student
That's
would
what
believe.
Of course, it's like growing up, if you piss in the pool, it's gonna be like red dye, and you're like,
Right. Or
Yeah.
or farting has like a powder they can see or something.
Who said that?
Who did say that? Kevin, can you look into that?
Just in general.
Kevin, would you mind?
Yeah. There's a powder you can see with special infrared glasses.
Oh, you need the glasses. Okay.
Okay, so real quick, I'll be at the Stand every night this week from the 24th to the 31st in New York City. On the 7th of next month, that's the next Surrounded at the Hollywood Improv. On the 15th, we're doing Surrounded in Portland, Oregon with Emily Browning and Noah Kopfer. Tell everybody where they could find you and pay attention for your drops and stuff like that.
So mostly just Instagram at Methsyndicate. It's a private page, but follow me. I'll vet you. I'll let you in if you're not a bot.
If you're cool.
Yeah, and then usually a couple Fridays a month I release a couple things.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
so
thank you so much for all this stuff.
Yeah, of course, man. Yeah, if you go to the website and you don't see anything available, it's on purpose.
Yeah. You didn't make it.
We'd love to have you back too.
Yeah, of course,
and
man.
if you want to bring Rebecca or if you want to bring Lard Humongous.
Yeah, this is great.
I don't know if he could fit in here.
We could get a kitty. We could put him here, and I'll do the kitty corner. I'll stand in there with a like a long table.
A boom mic.
Yeah, I'll come on.
Lard does these cool tattoos.
Yeah.
And do you think he'd do tattoos in here?
Yeah, he just got to get the equipment. Yeah. So he started tattooing like probably 3 or 4 months ago, and
I'm out.
No, I'm so in because his flash is
great.
so good. There's like Simpsons, and it's just like
he's getting really good.
It's so good.
So when he started tattooing, I was like, I want to be the first one. So one of my best friends. So I was like, I'm gonna be number one. Fucking blah blah. And he did a little tattoo on my leg, and it's fucking perfect.
I love it.
And he's getting better and better.
I want something.
It's not like it's like 1 or 2 color like small flash, but they're dope. And my legs are covered with just like fun tattoos.
Hell yeah, practice legs.
Yeah, exactly.
Practice
legs. So, no, for real though. Like I have like 20 years of just like fucked up shit on my legs.
That's great. I love that shit.
Yeah, it's
I'm
like
all
who
about
cares,
it.
But
Yeah, I would love it if he'd be willing to. That'd be a really fun.
I'll let him know. He was
to
bummed
get.
he couldn't make it today.
Like,
so.
I'll
Yeah,
fucking
man.
do it. You don't have to do it, Mike. I'll do it.
I'll do it. I don't give a shit.
Fuck yeah, brother. Kevin, you in? Kevin will do
We
it.
both get Kevin tattoos
well,
on our legs.
Kevin, welcome back. We missed you, buddy.
Yes, Kevin.
And shout out to Leah, Corey,
Josh,
Josh.
Down the ship.
Whole team's killing it. Corey's killing it. Leah's killing
We
it.
really, when we say like subscribe to the Patreon, yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff to watch on there. We have so much fun making it, but it really goes to support all these people who have been like absolutely killing it all last year. So thank you for a great 2024 to the team. And I'll be right back. I'm Phil Donahue. I don't get that. So just because it's poop, you know? No, that's impossible. You know about all different types of puke?
That was a headgum podcast.